Carmel. My name is Evan Smoker, and I'm here joined by Spencer Fields. How you doing?
Doing fantastic today.
All right, so I have a few questions for you. What have you done to prepare this season that you've done differently?
Well, last year, should I say, was my first year. So I was hired basically 2 weeks before season. So in some ways, we actually had almost no preparation before season. So I guess one of the biggest changes this year is that I actually have known these guys now for a full year, calendar year. So we have been preparing since last off season in terms of some very specific things that each player needed to work on to get accomplished. Each player has a little different specific goals, but those goals were established at the end of last season and monitored all through the winter and summer. So more than anything, we've just actually had a year together of preparing.
All right. So how do you know how to structure your practices, I guess?
I try to look at our season calendar, so who we play each week, as well as kind of the overall team goals. So our team is a competitive team, meaning that we're always looking to win a state championship. So our early season goals tend to be more process-oriented, like work on serve, work on forehand, work on backhand, where later season goals are more product-oriented, meaning win this point at this moment, beat this player at that moment. So I structure my practices based upon really that season flow of who we're playing, plus where we're at in the season compared to the state tournament run that's coming up.
Okay. So you talking about how competitive your team is. How successful have you guys been, I guess, in the past few years that you've been coaching?
Yeah, we've been very successful. I mean, we've been in the state championship now for almost 8 years in a row. We've actually been in the critical key matches almost every year for almost 30 years. Carmel Tennis has been an institution unrivaled by anyone except for North Central, who has won many of the close matches, but we're always there with them, and we're very close to them in terms of ability and skills, and we're starting to get over the hurdles that I think have hurt us a little bit in the past. But we are by far the most competitive team in the state, and we are the best team in the state. We were ranked #1 in the nation last year, actually, for tennis, even though we didn't win the state championship as a team. From top to bottom, from #1 all the way down to JV and freshman, we don't lose matches. We haven't lost a JV match in almost 15 years, and we haven't lost a freshman match in almost 20 years. So it's been a very long time, and that's the most competitive part of our team.
So you talked about those hurdles getting through state. What would you say those hurdles are?
Well, the hurdles are really, I think, handling the key moments a little bit better, finding better matchups for us in those critical moments, and then also, to some extent, not overthinking things. I mean, we're a good team and we just need to believe in ourselves. That belief in yourself may be the most important hurdle that we sometimes don't quite grasp a hold of. We think through other things rather than just really thinking about, hey, we are good, let's just do this. So that's a big little hurdle, unfortunately, in sports. You know, just positive self-belief in what you've done is one of the most important aspects to an athlete's actually highest level.
My name is Evan Smoker. This has been Spencer Fields, and that's it, Carmel.